Chief, thanks for having us, and he's getting ready to show us some firefighter gear, and we have Christine Niblett here, who is going to show us how it goes on. But first, Chief, if you wouldn't mind, you want to go ahead and show us this gear and
Sure, absolutely.
what it does?
Seaford Volunteer Fire Department. We're located at King and Cannon Street here in Seaford, Delaware, in the city of Seaford. The fire station's been around since 1901, so we're over 120 years old this year. Also, if you ever go down by the City Hall, our museum center with the very first motorized fire apparatus and our 1948 apparatus, if you ever see it from the street. So there's a lot of history in this town with the fire department. Even going beyond 1900, they had a town fire brigade in the 1800s from a couple of devastating fires they had within the city. So what we're going to do today is show you a quick tour around the fire station and what we do. Seaford Volunteer Fire Department is made up of career and volunteer firefighters now. We have about 15 career volunteer firefighters with part-time people to man the ambulance for full-time staffing 24 hours a day, and also fire calls when needed. The volunteers also are a huge part of what goes on here to make sure firefighters daily is Seaford is the second busiest fire department in the county. We average probably about 800 fire calls and just probably 3,700 EMS calls a year. So we're constantly going to go as a volunteer department. So what we're going to show you some stuff that volunteer firefighters and our career firefighters wear constantly is our turnout gear. Our turnout gear is made up of several pieces. It's made of our bunker pants and boots, a turnout fire jacket, a helmet. Also, we have hoods, we have gloves. We also have an SCBA, self-contained breathing apparatus that the firefighter wears to protect themselves from harmful gases and stuff during immediate danger to life and hazards for us that we have to deal. So I'm going to have my assistant here, my lovely assistant, show you how to put the gear on. This is going to be her first time. So first thing when a firefighter comes in, they have to take off their shoes and they have to put their feet in the boots. All right? It's not like the old days when the boots used to pull up. Now we have our boots are now boots and their pant combined. So as she puts her feet in the boots, she gets them snug and she pulls the pants up around her waist. There's snaps on them, snap together. Come around, there you go. Snap, snap here, there you go. And the most important part is the suspenders. You know why we have suspenders? So we don't, so our pants don't fall down. So pull the suspenders all the way up over the top of the shoulders. And she can adjust this to make sure it fits well. The next thing that she's going to wear is the turnout coat. You got to remember that our turnout coats are specially made for firefighters. They can endure heats up to about 500, 600 degrees to keep us protected. It's not saying that we're not going to get burned or injured, but it's going to protect us if something bad really happens. If something above that, we really, got to change our course of action and get out to save us. So we'll put the jacket on. Yeah.
It's heavy.
All right. It has a set of clips on the front here. They clip together. All the way up.
You definitely won't want me going to a fire because I'm a little slow in the dressing department.
There, that's fine. Yeah. It takes a firefighter probably a good 20 to 30 seconds to 90 seconds somewhere. We want to be out the door, so it takes a firefighter, we try to make sure a firefighter is dressed within 1 minute to get on the truck. The helmet is another thing. The helmet is there, it protects us, has ear flaps, and the other things that we would wear are gloves, and we would have a hood to protect our face and our hands. So pretty much, the firefighter here, especially with the air pack on and tools, could weigh, with their own body weight, the gear alone could weigh another 65 to 70 to 80 pounds depending on what the firefighter is wearing. So pretty much this is what we wear on every call we go to. So from head to toe, from boots, all the way to the top of their head, their hands, and the hood, without the self-contained breathing apparatus, this is what we wear. So in the cab of the truck, you'll see that the driver has the one position over here. He's responsible for getting the firefighters to the incident safely. To the right of us is the officer's seat. This is where the fire officer sits. Up here you'll see our county radio, which we can talk to Sussex County Emergency Operations Center. They dispatch us to all the calls. Also we have our CAD computer, which gives us all the information we need, such as hazards and incidents and mapping. We also have a thermal imaging camera up there. Also we can see thick smoke and heat situations. We have a gas meter. We have all our maps, and pretty much we're ready to set to go.
Wow. That's amazing.
The back there is where all the firefighter crew is.
So while we were shooting, a call just came in.
The neighbor is burning something in the backyard and it's fixing the video of his house. The patrol burns that area.
So I'm with the chief, and what did you call this vehicle? The command?
This is the command vehicle, yeah.
So we're in the command vehicle now, and we're going very fast with the sirens on.
40 miles an hour.
Okay, we'll see fast. Look who I ran into at the fire call. What's up? Larry. What up, Seaford?
My name is Scott O'Reilly. I'm a lieutenant here at Seaford Fire Department. This is what we call our extrication tools. These are our tools that cut into cars. This is what we call our cutter that cuts most cars. And this is what we call a spreader to like pop a door or get into the wedge so we can cut. And all this does is just pinches in and spreads the car open so we can get room in to cut it.
The large fitting on the front here is where we hook into the fire hydrants on the street so we can receive large amounts of water and large amounts of fire. As you can see, all the controls are around. All the top lines are usually all the discharge switches, levers that we are able to get the water out of the truck to supply to all of our fire hoses, our big deck gun that's on the top, our front bumper line. These also control the discharges on the side of the truck so we can add extra hoses. Everything below this fitting is an intake, so it allows water into the truck. So we have a 2.5 inch fitting, we also have a 5 inch fitting.